very first vision board and vision board for 20.
It's vision board time.
So it's April, which probably means this is not when you expect a vision board video. But 1 second, it's new year, new everything, new goals, new resolutions, and the next, you're already tired. I needed to see what actually stayed with me after all those noise settled in. Let me tell you, last year my vision board gave me a direction. It helped me figure out where I was headed, which you will see later in the video. This year I want something different. I want it to show me opportunities, like the kind you only notice when you slow down and you settle down. So if you're watching this in March or even later and thinking, am I too late for this? Let me tell you, you're not. You're right on time. Let's make this together. When we think about why vision boards actually work, I used to think vision boards work because you're, like manifesting things. Like you put something on that board and the universe does the rest. But now I see it in a different lens. As a psychology student, I say that this is attention bias. And let's say you wanted to buy a red handbag. And suddenly, everyone you see around you are having red handbags, and you notice the brands, you notice the color, the shape, the texture. This is what happens when you have a vision board. So when you make a vision board, you're basically teaching your brain what to look for. So when something matches what you've been seeing every day, your brain goes like, oh, I've seen it somewhere and I have to give attention to it. And I have to grab that opportunity. Before we see how I made my 2026 vision board, I'm going to show you guys my 2025 vision board. And I'm going to be brutally honest about what worked and what didn't work. Things that worked: hosted so many events, won many competitions, went on a beach trip, read books, volunteered in child mental health program, started new hobbies. Things that didn't show up: license, visiting aquariums, buying a camera and telescope. So my vision board 2025's review is, it is not perfect, but it is all still valid. Okay, so how do you actually do this in a way that works psychologically? Firstly, use the technique called introspection. Don't go for Pinterest, but take your damn journal and ask yourself, what do you want in these 6 sections? Career, lifestyle, health, material, people, and habits. Now with these informations, go to your Pinterest and search the pictures that resonates with you and the things that you have written in your journal. What I personally like to do is I go to Canva and align the pictures in however way I want. Do I want it big or small, or in which proportion or ratio that I want it, if I want to crop it or not. I do it in my own way and then I export it. And then I go to my printer and print out all the pictures in high quality, and I also tend to increase the brightness and contrast a little bit so that when I print it out, it comes in exact way I want it. Now comes the tedious job of cutting all the pictures and segregating it according to their own categories, like how I wrote in my journal. I personally enjoy the spot so much, so I have a candle, I make a cup of coffee, and then I do all these things so that this process is done with intention and not rushing through just because I have to finish this kind of sake. Now we have come to the last but the most interesting part, because we are gonna mix and match, trial and error to figure out how we want the picture and the alignment of it is gonna be. So I initially don't paste it as such. I'll just arrange it and see if I like the way it looks, and then I move on to pinning it up or using sellotape to keep it in place. And finally, this is my 2026 vision board, where I've made 4 quadrants of all the 6 categories that I've mentioned before. I'm literally jumping by how the way it looks. It just looks so perfect and exactly how I wanted it to be. I initially planned to put it up on the wall, but I realized that if it's gonna be next to my bedside table, it would be even more beneficial because I'd be always reaching out to my bedside table for anything and everything. And that's my 2026 vision board. And nothing huge may happen, but if I'm a little more intentional, a little more aware, a little more aligned, that's just enough for me. So you're making one too. Don't worry about getting it perfect. Just make something that feels honest, something you can come back on days when you feel like you're unsure. Because you're not trying to become a completely different person, you're just trying to become a little more yourself.